Hi, I'm Fiona. Today's Zoom is going to be about the topic of housing. Housing has become such a massive issue, and on a day-to-day basis, we receive so many inquiries from a variety of different mums about their housing situation. And we wanted to bring real life scenarios to what is currently happening within the world of housing. So today I'm joined with an amazing young lady by the name of Catherine, who's going to tell us a little bit about herself and her housing situation. So I'd also like to introduce Sarah, who's here. Do you want to say hi, Sarah?
Hi, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to today's chat because it'll be really useful for all of you watching.
Awesome. So Catherine, tell us a little bit about you and your housing situation.
So I live in a one-bedroom flat in Hammersmith with my 2-year-old son. It didn't really matter before that I lived here because I didn't have Romero and it was literally just me. But with my housing situation since becoming a mother and, even harder being a single mother, the space in my flat, I have harassment from my neighbour downstairs. It has really impacted Romero's routine, his sleep, his naps, everything, and also me as well. It's just, and where he's growing as well, he needs his own space. I can't really have all his toys out. I then have to think, can't really get him that because there's no room. Even things like our wardrobes and stuff, I can't even open our drawers properly or wardrobes properly to access our clothes because it's just so small. So it has had it is a very, very big impact on your mental health because you just sort of think is this how it's going to be sort of thing, and what can I do, how can I get out of it? So it's difficult.
So what have you been doing? Tell us a bit about the stuff that you have been doing, because you've highlighted the impact it's having on your mental health. Tell us what you've been doing and how much you know about what you can do.
Well, when it first started affecting me, I decided to speak to my doctor because she said that I looked really run down and tired and drained, and I literally just blurred out everything, what was happening. So yeah, I did that, and then I started to speak out to my housing association, which I found them horrendous anyway, and then the council, and then I referred myself to family support in my area because I remember their sign when I used to take Romero to get weighed, and then I thought, okay, well maybe they can help. So I spoke to somebody from there. They couldn't help at first, and then they rang me back to say, actually, we're quite worried about how it's impacting your mental health and obviously to Romero. So I'm really, really grateful, that they did get involved to help. That was such a weight off my shoulder because I was literally doing everything, typing in Google, where can I go for help? What can I do? Who can I ring? And it was literally on my own. So now I've got them involved. And then, I didn't even know Young Mum Support Network ever existed. So then they referred me on to you, which was oh my gosh, this is the push and step forward that I needed. Yes. So I'm very, very grateful that I've got all of this support, and it is what I needed.
Amazing. And you've mentioned the key thing here, which is support. So having support, and also especially with having a 2-year-old and now being able to focus a bit more on your housing, tell me how that's impacted. How different would you say that's made things for you now, knowing that you've got support and you can actually either send a message or a DM? How has that made you feel, and how has that kind of impacted you now?
I feel that if I have a problem now, I know I can always contact family support. I can contact Young Mum Support Network. There's this on Instagram, there's a group chat, so you can speak with other mums who are in similar situations as you. You can make friends, build relationships and stuff. But I feel now, where I was by myself dealing with it all, didn't really know whether I was coming or going. Now I feel it's a breath of fresh air. It's not so much pressure because I have had that help. Oh no, well, we can do that, or we can help you do this. It's not literally just me doing it. So I do feel it has made a good difference to my mental health, although it's still not 100, but at least it's, kind of lifted some of the pressure off.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing to hear. And also, as you know, it's an ongoing journey, and knowing that support is out there and knowing that you've got access to it is so key. So, you know, it's a credit to also you, one, for engaging and also being quite proactive as well, because we've been able to know what your needs are and how we can kind of facilitate and help with your support. So I know you've had a little bit of good news. Do you want to share a little bit of your good news at the moment?
Yeah, so I was on like a band C with my housing association, and they are known to not be the greatest housing association, as most professionals know. But the good news that I received on Friday, you know, and if it wasn't for Young Mum Support Network, and if it wasn't for family support supporting me and, you know, advocating for me, I wouldn't have had the good news that they've actually changed my banding from a band C to a band A management transfer because of my situations. So it is literally like such a relief. When I read the email, I thought, oh my God, is this like a trick or something? Because I know how difficult they've been, but it's such a relief. So, you know, one thing I have learned about this is persistence is key.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it really is, because, you know, I was the type of person before, like, I'm going to do this, but do you know what? I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it next week. But if you just keep on and on and on until you get somewhere, you get the result. So I'm just so thankful that I was able to like pull myself through it. So I'm so happy.
Awesome, and well done. And you've just I was just about to say to you, what encouragement would you give to anybody that's in a similar situation to you? But I think you've hit the nail on the head. It's about being persistent, being proactive, not procrastinating, and really reaching out and asking for help. And that's what you did, Catherine. By asking for help, we were able to know what to do and assist you. And even if we didn't have the answers, we all, you know, did the research and looked out for where it was. So it's a credit to you as well. And we look forward to hearing more about kind of your next phase, because I think you're just kind of scratching the surface at the moment. So we look forward to hearing a happy ending so that you and your little one can kind of live the fulfilled life that you need and have the space that you need, having a little one and a boy in the same bedroom that you're sharing. So I just want to say thank you for joining us today and for sharing your story. And yeah, we are here for you, and we will continue to offer you support.
Thank you. No, I really am grateful, because I never, like I said, I never knew Young Mum Support Network existed. And it's like the best thing that has come to me, because I never knew there was support out there like that. So I think it's such an amazing thing. So well done to you as well, because I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.